Hello world, hello Team DLZ. My name is Chille DeCastro. I'm an innocent man in the Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today's April 12th, 2024, and this is my journalistic report daily that I do. This is not a third-party call. This is not a live stream. I'm just reporting back to the people who follow this channel, follow me on my journey here, and our journey. And I have been incarcerated for filming a cop. I'm in jail for filming a cop. The cop said I was too close, called it obstruction. I went to court. Judge Ann Zimmerman decided to not only convict me, but then put me in jail for 6 months. So this is a call to action for Team DLZ. I have now retained Christopher Oram for my next trial for the second time I was arrested in Las Vegas, and it cost $10,000. But so far, I'm at $35,000 just to Christopher Oram and another $18,000 in other legal bills. So if you guys would please, I'm sorry to ask, but I'm absolutely rendered helpless here in jail. Please go by the GoFundMe, or easier if you just go to my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal, which the editor will put on the screen now, or use the Zelle, which is sohigh90069@gmail. Please, if you can, donate $5, $10, $15, $20. The website, DeleteLaws.com, is back up. We have trifolds and cop cards. Please make sure you have one. Get one in your wallet. If your family member doesn't have a trifold or cop card, please get one. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for your support. I didn't know this would be such a heavy financial burden, but if you listen to other videos that are out on YouTube, they've explained that this is an extraordinarily expensive process. I should have hired the best attorney money could buy from the very jump, but I didn't. I believed because it was on video and it was just filming a cop that there's no way I would be put in jail. I was wrong. I am the leader of a team of opposition against this system called Team DLZ, and they are not on our team. And Judge Zimmerman put me in jail to try to derail me, to try to derail this team, and we don't stop. Unfortunately, I'm here, but what it's done is there is a silver lining here. We all know that I had to adjust my verbiage to become electable into a government position, to enter bills into committee, to get them into legislation, to end the 23-hour-a-day lockdown, to get rid of the torture cuts. Eventually, I had to change the way I spoke, and we all knew it, and now that's been just expedited. Now, when I get out of here, we're still going to have JBTP. Of course, you guys know what that stands for, but we're going to save that for the JBTPs. Everybody else, I'm going to follow Robert Shapiro's lead. When he represented me 22 years ago and I beat those charges, he was polite and kind to absolutely everybody in the court. I will persevere and I will push through and I will get out of here bigger, badder, and stronger than ever. 88 days. Put it on your calendar. 88 days till July 10th, till we then have the appeal in front of the Honorable Judge Levitt. Judge Levitt didn't hear my initial appeal. She just put a few words, appeal bond denied, hearing vacated. So, do I have a fair shot? I don't know. We're going to find out. We'll find out. But as I told you, I will treat the court with deference. The daily reports that I do here, I have the right to do journalistic endeavors and talk to journalists on the phone. The daily reports that I do here are for you guys and for me, so that we can still stay connected. I miss calling out your names. Coke Dog, Alan Hubbs, Mikey, Greg, Gloria, I miss you. Pete Boyer, I miss you. Right Way Ministries, Judge Deadhead 74, AMG Self. I miss all you guys. I miss everybody. And so many of you people, so many of you folks, I don't want to say your legal names on the kiosks that I see who have put money on my books, but I just want to say thank you. And I've received dozens and dozens of letters. Thank you so much for writing me. You don't understand. When I get that letter, I'm stuck in a bed for 18 hours. I read your letter 3, 4, 5 times. I read it, and I read it again, and then I read it again, and I realize that I've affected your life so deeply, and that you have become a giant effect on my life, and that means we're still connecting. We're still Team DLZ. They can't stop us. And when I get out of here, I will be even more than I was before I came in, because I will slightly adjust the way I speak, and I will do more to get into government as quickly as I can, because only government can change government, and that's horrible, but that's the way it is. We need to change the state constitutions to strip the power from the judges. We need to make everybody held accountable to the rule of law. That's what has to happen. I have some ideas of some things that I can do legally for the system that has incarcerated me. I'm not going to say them right now, but there are legal actions I can take. Remember, I sit in a bed for 18, 19 hours a day. Literally, it's not even a bed, it's a metal sheet. But I sit there all day long, and I just think. And I do, and I have found some legal actions I can take for this wrongful incarceration. It's not going to be exactly for the wrongful incarceration. It's for some other things that have happened through the process that I'm not going to say anything else. That's as far as I'm going to go on that. But I just want to connect with you guys, and I want you guys to stay here and keep connecting. I think that Chuck P was setting up a Discord account or a way for people to connect. Somebody on Team DLD, I wish I had set up a Discord account before I came in here, and I will when I get out. There's steps I'm going to take when I get out that I didn't take previously, and I'm sorry that I didn't. But I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. If Zimmerman thinks that she's going to put me in jail and I'm going to stop filming cops, she's sorely mistaken. Now, I don't like Zimmerman. I have a right not to like her. I dislike her greatly. She literally married a cop, so she loves them. We do not see it the same way. Well, the thing that inside of me that has changed is I understand that the legislation has to change. Yes, I can't stand the authoritarian JBTP who puts the torture cuffs on people, but the term turn around and put your hands behind your back, that comes from legislation. That can be changed through legislation. That's the part that we have to change. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. No. It's going to be like this. Give me your left wrist. They're going to put a strap on it that has an Apple AirTag on it. That's the new system. Look into the camera. Good. We got facial recognition. Done. That's it. No longer are people going to be shackled. The moment I get into government and start writing bills and getting legislation done, the entire premise of you are my prisoner has to come to an end. The idea that we have to be put in torture cuffs for a cop to feel safe, maybe, just maybe, we should not have this system the way it is now. Maybe, just maybe, in a digital era, you no longer have to turn around and put your hands behind your back. That is absolutely preposterous in 2024 when there's an AirTag that you can be put on, there's facial recognition, and there's a camera on almost every single house, building, or business in America. You are not getting away. This idea that you have to be shackled like a freaking slave from the 1850 fugitive slave contract is ridiculous. It is beyond the pale of stupid. This is an old idea. The dungeon that I'm in right now was designed for black people. I'm sorry to say it, but that's a simple fact. North Carolina didn't have a single jail or prison until, guess when? 1865 with the 13th Amendment that said if you got arrested, you would then become a slave again. And then North Carolina started building their prisons. That's what I'm talking about. The system here was designed for black people to enforce black codes to keep the black man down. And now this place is packed with blacks, but there's tons of whites, tons of Mexicans, there's Asians in here, there's all of us are in here now. This system was designed on the back of racism. And I don't like that. You guys know how conservative I have, the conservative streaks I have in me, for sure. You guys know I'm a big Second Amendment guy. And oh, by the way, my Second Amendment is not going to be stripped. This is a misdemeanor conviction that we will get overturned. So here's the process and why I'm asking you to donate to the GoFundMe or donate to my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Because the next step is to appeal to the same judge who wouldn't even hear the appeal bond. And so then that happens July 10th. If she denies it, then my release date is August 4th. I can do some good time here, probably get her out around August, July 15th, July 17th, somewhere in there, as soon as I get a couple classes in. But then the next step is another appeal to the Nevada State Supreme Court. And then the step after that is to appeal to the federal court. And then the step after that is to appeal to the Supreme Court of the United States of America, because I am a journalist who was arrested and now I'm living in a frickin' dungeon. This is preposterous, beyond the pale. We cannot let it go. We cannot stop. We cannot back down. We cannot allow anybody, not just me because I'm Chille DeCastro, It's not about just me. It's about anybody who's going to be convicted of obstructing for filming a cop after he announces, I am here to film you. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I invoke my right to be the press. And they still put me in jail. This case has to be appealed next. I don't know if the Honorable Judge Levitt is going to hear the case on July 10th, hear the appeal, and say, you know what, you're right. This is a First Amendment issue, and I'm going to grant him appeal. We don't know if she's going to do that. And if she doesn't do that, then we appeal to the Nevada State Supreme Court. And if they don't do it right, then we appeal to the United States Supreme Court. We apply for certiorari. I think there's a federal court we go to before we go to the Supreme Court. I'm not quite sure. I think we go to Nevada State Supreme Court, and then we go to the federal court, and then we go to the United States Supreme Court. I think that's the process, but those are the processes, and each and every one of them costs more money. For you to get justice, for your rights to be upheld in this country, you have to crowdsource from thousands and thousands of people, and if you don't, your case dies. And then all of a sudden, it's okay for cops to arrest people for filming cops in Nevada. And we cannot let that stand. It cannot stand. And it just makes me grit my teeth, and I feel the rage. I feel the, And I'll tell you what, the moment I get these jail doors open and they let me out, I'm going to leave behind all this aggression, all this rage, all this resentment. I'm going to leave it at the jailhouse doors so this place doesn't own me. I'm going to wipe it off my heels, and then I'm going to move forward with the appeals process. And I hope and I pray that the Honorable Judge Levitt takes a look at the actual evidence and says, holy cow, this is wrong. Let him out of jail. He gets to appeal the case, and then we appeal to the Nevada State Supreme Court. And I hope that the Nevada State Supreme Court says, this is ridiculous. He backed up 6 feet. He was here at this time stamp. He was here at that time stamp.
You have 1 minute left.
And then I had to walk 35 feet to that copper's car. He had to follow me to his car 35 feet because I was following his orders that were unlawful because I was not obstructing him. So this is a call to action. Please go to that PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, go to the GoFundMe, and please donate $5, $10, $15, $20. I would list off some names here, but I'm just not going to say people's names out loud right now. I don't have that list in front of me, and when I get out, I will. I'll sit there and I'll thank every one of you. I want you to continue to spread the message. OTVO. Put it in the chat right now. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. And then every time you see someone write qualified immunity, you correct them and you tell them it's not qualified immunity. That it's Terry versus Ohio. That's what we have to focus on. I'm in jail right now because the cop went on the stand and said he felt unsafe when I was filming him. And now I'm in jail. Officer safety is trumping our constitutional rights. You can never stop on it. It doesn't matter what happens to me. I pray to God I get out of here. Please send your hopes and prayers and thoughts and all the good energy you can my way. But we cannot stop. Don't stop. Won't stop. Can't stop. If you do, you're dead. You've given up. Are you going to give up? Are you going to stop? Because I'm not going to stop. I'm still going. Matter of fact, I'm on page 800 of my new favorite book called Atlas Shrugged. That's the name of my new favorite book. It's 1,100 pages. I'm about to finish it. I'll finish it in the next 24, 48 hours. And you know what happens in the book? The prime movers, the people who move the world, the people who educate, the people who teach, the people who lead, they start quitting their jobs. They start quitting their jobs because the world gets too hard. They start quitting. They start giving up. And is that what you're going to be? You can't be us. We cannot quit. We cannot stop. We can never, ever stop. So please don't. Don't do it on my behalf. That's for damn sure. And if this is the last recording you ever hear of me because something untold happens to me in this dungeon, then you pick up the mantle, someone pick up the flame of where I have fallen, and run to... They're going to have to lock me down any minute now. I'm going to have to get off this phone. But listen, there's somebody impersonating me online using my voice for AI. Please go there and report the videos as impersonation. That is not my voice. Somebody is using artificial intelligence for my voice and then trying to sell my products. Report the videos, report the store. That is not their products. Those products are trademarked. So listen to me. We don't stop, you guys, okay? They're going to lock me down to a bed for the next 20 hours. I'm not going to be able to get out of it until tomorrow. You understand that? I need you to keep going. I need you to keep going. Be my flame. Let me know that the flame has not died. Put 1,000 comments on this video. Do not stop. Go by my GoFundMe, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Send me another $5 or $10. The appeal process is not going to stop until we get to the Supreme Court. We don't stop. Put it in the chat. We don't stop. Ever. We never, ever, ever stop. If you stop, you're going to let me down. I need you now more than ever. I need you now more than ever. Please, be my legs, be my arms, be my heart, be my eyes, be my soul. I love you all. I have to hang up now. They're going to put me in the hole. I'll see you soon. Later, gators.
The caller has hung up.